So what we'll get started on is the 1-point perspective. Here, let me go a little bit lower. All right. So today we're going to be learning the basics of perspective and how to draw like buildings and anything you want in perspective pretty much. So we're going to go over 1-point, 2-point, 3-point, and fisheye perspective, which is 4-point perspective. So here, we'll start off with 1-point purse. 1-point perspective. All right, so 1-point perspective is exactly like the name says. It's 1 point, okay? So you start with 1 point. So if you were going from a bird's eye view, right? If you were looking like from a helicopter per se, you would be seeing, here, let me show you. So from this dot, you're gonna make lines straying outwards from the dot. If you want to get the correct perspective, right? You put straight lines right here. So this is how you would see it if you're looking down from like a bird's eye view. And then another one. All right, so there's one box right there, okay? And then you put another building or another box or whatever. Then boom. But if you want to draw a building, then you would just match it up with the other one like this. And then it would be like, this would be like the road or whatever if you want it. So boom, this could be like the road, right? And then this right here could be the buildings. Okay. So this is 1-point perspective. And then you can add one in the middle too. You know what I mean? Doesn't need to be crazy big or nothing, but you know what? And from the other examples, I'm gonna start using red pen and then go over with black pen, so it's not as confusing to understand. But yes, so this is how you would draw like buildings in perspective. Like these would be the windows, sides of the buildings and stuff like that. Okay. You could put like details on the top. Okay. Boom. So, yeah. And then you could even go further. You can add like some buildings over here next to it. You know what I mean? And then it could be a whole thing. Or you can do a thing where it's like you can. Oh, let me use some red pen. Let me fix that. All right. All right, so this is the horizon line, as they would say. Okay? So you could just put a straight line. Okay? And that's where the horizon's going to be. And I'll do a fisheye. I'll do all those ones after this one. Okay? And so, you could draw your buildings. And then you can make this one shorter next to it if you want. Okay, and you could do the same to the other side. You can even add another one and make this one extra big. All right, cool. Okay, and then you can have like the little road. Okay. And if you want to draw like a person or something, I'll go over like tutorials like that later on, but you can draw a box. And this will help you draw people in perspective as well. But yeah, we'll do that in a different tutorial. All right, let's answer some of the chats before I move on. What's up, Lily? What's up, Artist Demon? Yes, Supremacy, I do. Happy New Year's. Why are you character drawing though? Practice, mate. What's up, Zeph? Yes, this is gonna be on YouTube, but I'm gonna take out this part. How do you delete your comment? I don't know. I don't think you can. Which one? It's giving down. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna pin that comment. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, anyways. Alright, y'all. Thank you all for the likes and everything like that. Let's move on to the 2-point. We'll get to the fisheye lens, okay? We'll get to that last. We're going from 2-point perspective, okay? So with the 2-point perspective, hold on, let me... Alright, so with the 2-point perspective, right? Oh, wait. Alright, so for the two-point perspective, you're going to put a dot on one side. You're going to make a horizon line, okay? Horizon line like this. And then you just, hold up. Then you kind of just, you put a line in the middle. And you pretty much just connect. Now this is just an example, but this is an example of 2-point perspective. Hold up, give me a sec. Anyways, alright. So with this one, you could have a few lines like this. Okay. Now this building right here could be something like this. Okay. Now if I want to know the perspective of the door, I could just do that. Okay. You can go lower. Just connect from the dots, okay? And then, boom. You can draw like some bushes on the side. Get creative with it, Put some windows. Okay. We can add details whenever, but yeah, this is an example, and then you can add more buildings next to it. You don't all have to be the same size, you know. Typically, buildings are not always the same size. Okay, so that's 2-point perspective. You can put like some clouds or whatever. Okay, so that's 2-point perspective right there. All right. All right. Boom. Hmm. All right, now 3-point perspective. So 3-point. I never really gone over 3-point as much as like 2-point and 1-point in fisheye. I never really cared for it much. That's why I got a little stuck there. But I understand now. All right. So pretty much when you're gonna do 3-point perspective, you can put like a dot either on the top or the bottom, right? And you just put the straight lines directly down. And then you're also gonna still have your horizon line, right? You're still gonna have your straight horizon line. So that's a bad line. Okay. Now these can go directly across. Okay. Alright. So I did put a lot of detail like off the bat, but you'll see why. So like if you want to draw 3-point, you can just, you know, that's how you draw 3-point right there. Okay, let me move this back a little bit. Alright. Let me create some more lines. Okay. And then if you want to draw a straight line right here, connect it to the dot, right? Now it is advised that you use a ruler if you're not completely used to the medium that you're using. Like if your line work isn't all the way where it's supposed to be. But yeah, so pretty much you could put lines over here from this dot on this side. There's a horizon line in the middle, okay? It's another dot and one at the top. Or you can have one at the bottom, right? You can have a dot at the bottom, okay? Where it's kind of like here. If I were to make this a box right here, and I said, I put this right here, hold up. No, my freaking lines are straight. Alright. Whatever, close enough. I was like, right? That'd be fisheye. No, not fisheye, bird's eye. Okay. Or you can do like, hold up. So actually, I think I made a mistake here. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I made a mistake actually. So I wasn't following these lines right here. So instead of making, so these boxes won't be like straight lines, right? They'll be the lines coming up from here. I must do the self-made straight lines. Hold up. Boom. So like something like that. But pretty much that's how the perspective would work. Okay. Alright guys, that's 3-point perspective. 3-point is a little bit hard to understand, but that's pretty much how you do it. You just have either these three or these three, and you have horizon line. Going straight across. Alright guys, here I'm gonna read the comments. Priscilla, thank you for the roses. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Well, what's up, everybody? This is amazing. I couldn't understand until now. Thank you. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that I could teach you. Horizon line is pretty much a line going straight across, not up and down, but side to side. So it's just a line that pretty much, it's just a horizon line. You just put it right here. It's like a, it's a little hard to explain, but you just make a straight line across, and yeah. All the other lines are going to be like, you know, diagonal and stuff like that. But that horizon line is going to be like the one that's straight across. Okay. This is going to be a YouTube video, guys. I'm just reading the comments right now. And then I'm going to get to the next part. All right. For the next one, we'll do fisheye perspective. Alright. Ooh, y'all didn't even see me writing. Alright. 4-point perspective or fisheye perspective. Alright, cool. So for this one, it's like this. You put a dot at the top, a dot at the bottom. You create 4 points, like a cross, okay? Let me move this one a little bit higher. Okay? Now, you connect these lines horizontal and vertically, okay? Then what you want to do is make round curves with so you just repeat this, what I'm doing right now. Or you could start off with a circle. You could create the circle first, right? It's good enough. Then boom. All right, so here. Okay, so that's what you need to do. Let me make the vertical. Let me make these parts darker so it's more visible. Okay. And then what you got to do is you do it the other way around. Do it horizontally. And you just connect the dots here. All right. Boom. All right, coolio. Now, you just use the guidelines that you created. All right. And boom. All right. So yeah, you just follow these guidelines that you created, okay? Boom. Now you got some buildings right there. You got some buildings. Okay, you can put all your details or whatever you want after you're done. But we're not going to do all the details today. We're just going over how you do it in general. All right. And again, guys, that's it for the 1, 2, 3, and 4 point perspectives. And I'm going to give you a few warm-ups that you could do also. If you're not used to drawing 3D shapes and things like that, then I could give you some warm-ups here right now. So what you want to do is you practice drawing 3D cubes, rotating. And this is not as easy as it looks, okay? But yes, you go from here and so on, and you can draw 3D cubes rotating pretty much, okay? And work on your line work. Go draw a bunch of circles. Do exercises like this. Make this into a box. Make this into a box. All these warm-ups will help you out tremendously, I'm telling you. This one's a little bit off, but it's okay. And with the circles, you can even create faces and stuff like that after you're done drawing those. If you want to, okay? All right, and then another thing. What was the other warm-up? Oh yeah. When you create cubes and stuff like that, you can also do like rotating cylinders as well. Cylinders are important, because then you can apply this to the human body and it will help you draw people in the human body. People really underestimate how helpful these warm-ups are. This got me to where I am a lot. Like it has helped me tremendously improve. And like you can just practice doing your perspective and things like that in these certain ways. Okay? And you can like put the lines around to show the roundness of it, the contour. Alright. Alright. Yes, I did do a video on a few of these, but I didn't do it on all of them. But anyways, guys, that concludes this tutorial. And I'll see you guys another time.